They say time heals all wounds, but what if it's not time that heals, but the lessons we learn through the pain? Will you grow from what you've been through? It's not the storm that defines you, but how you rise from it. In your moments of chaos, there's a spark waiting to ignite. Will you let it burn bright? Sometimes the greatest love is born in the hardest trials. Are you ready to experience a love that transforms, heals, and rebuilds you? You've been broken, but that doesn't mean you're unfixable. Sometimes the cracks allow the light to shine through. Will you let your light shine? Every heartache, every tear is a sign that you're still alive, still fighting. The question is, what are you going to do with that fight? The love you're searching for isn't somewhere out there. It's already inside of you. Are you ready to awaken it? Every broken moment holds the possibility of a breakthrough. Will you let yourself be swept away by the storm or rise above it? In the quietest moments, we hear the loudest truths. Are you willing to listen to the whispers of your heart, even if they scare you? Sometimes the most painful experiences are the ones that teach us the most. Are you brave enough to face the lessons your soul is asking for? What if everything you've been through is preparing you for something greater? The pain, the heartache, they're just steps on your path to greatness. In the midst of darkness, there's always a light trying to break through. Can you see it? Or are you too afraid to trust the journey? There's a fire inside of you waiting to be unleashed. Will you let it burn, or will you keep it hidden behind walls of fear and doubt? Sometimes the hardest battles are the ones fought within. Are you ready to face the war inside your soul and emerge victorious? The love you're meant to experience is not the easy kind. It's the kind that will challenge you, make you grow, and force you to become the person you're meant to be. You've been hurt, but it doesn't have to define you. The power to heal, to move forward, is already within you. Will you embrace it? They say that time heals all wounds, but what if it's your actions, your decisions that heal you? Are you ready to take control of your healing? It's easy to think you're alone in your struggles, but what if the greatest strength lies in the connections you make when you let your guard down? What if the pain you feel now is just the universe preparing you for something incredible? Are you ready to receive what's coming? There are moments in life when you feel like you've hit rock bottom, but what if rock bottom is just the foundation you need to build your greatest life? The storm may rage, but you are stronger than you know. Will you let the storm break you or use it to fuel your rise? Sometimes we run from the things that scare us the most. But what if the things that scare us the most are exactly what we need to face, to grow. It's not the things that happen to you that define you, but how you respond to them. Will you rise or stay trapped in the past? Every tear, every wound is part of your journey. They are not signs of weakness. They are proof of your strength. You've been through so much, but you are not broken. You are a warrior, and each battle you fight brings you closer to your victory. The world doesn't owe you anything, but the universe has a way of rewarding those who keep moving forward. Will you keep moving? In the deepest pain, there is a hidden beauty. The question is, can you see it? Or are you too consumed by the darkness to find the light? There's power in vulnerability. When you let yourself be seen, you open the door to real, raw connections. Are you ready to be seen? Every chapter of your life holds a lesson, and every lesson holds a key to your next level. Are you ready to unlock the next chapter? You've been through hell and back, but you're still standing. What does that say about you? It says you're a survivor, a fighter, and you're not done yet. It's easy to focus on what's wrong, but what if the key to your happiness is in shifting your perspective? Can you see the blessings in the chaos? The hardest battles are often the ones we fight within ourselves. Will you let your inner battles define you or become the catalyst for your transformation? The darkest moments often hold the most powerful lessons. What if you're in this moment not to break, but to evolve? Can you feel the shift within you? You've been running from your truth for so long. But what if the moment you stop running is when everything changes? Are you ready to face what you've been avoiding? The weight of the world feels unbearable at times, but sometimes it's only through that weight that we discover just how strong we truly are. Will you rise under the pressure? You can be mean at times, especially when you break someone's trust. The weight of betrayal feels like 1,000 knives piercing your soul. But what if that betrayal is not the end, but the beginning of something new? In moments of silence, emotions scream the loudest. It's as if the heart knows the truth before the mind can catch up. The storm inside you, are you brave enough to face it? Sometimes the most beautiful things hide in the most unexpected places. Beneath anger lies pain. Beneath the pain lies growth. Will you embrace the change or remain lost in the shadows? What if your deepest fears are not there to break you, but to rebuild you? Sometimes we must hit rock bottom before we can soar to unimaginable heights. Can you feel the strength rising from your soul? When the world feels cold and your heart breaks into pieces, remember this: your brokenness is the raw material of your next level. Will you surrender to the process or fight against it? The quietest moments often carry the heaviest truths. What if the life you're living is only a fraction of what you're meant to experience? Are you ready to unlock what's waiting for you? The truth is often painful, but it's the pain that leads us to our deepest transformations. If you're ready to face the truth, what could it unlock for you? In the darkness, there are whispers of something more, something beyond the pain and chaos. Can you hear it calling? The light you're searching for is closer than you think. They say love is the most powerful force in the universe. But what about when love hurts? What if pain is the bridge to something far deeper than you've ever known? Have you ever felt like you're on the edge of something, but you don't know what? That uncertainty can either paralyze you or free you. Which path will you take? You've been hurt before, but what if that pain was a stepping stone, not an obstacle? There's a strength inside you, waiting to explode. Are you ready to unleash it? The heart speaks in ways words can't capture. When you listen, you'll understand that every tear, every laugh, every heartbreak is part of a story you're meant to live. Not everything that's lost is gone forever. Sometimes things need to break apart to be rebuilt into something stronger. Will you stay strong enough to rebuild? In the most unexpected places, love and pain intertwine. The moments that tear you apart may just be the moments that set you free. Are you ready for the storm? You felt the sting of betrayal, the ache of unspoken words, the silence that speaks volumes. But what if all of this is guiding you to a destiny you never imagined? Your thoughts, your fears, they hold power over you, but you hold even more power over them. Will you break free from their grip or let them control you forever? It's in the deepest of valleys that you learn the most about your true strength. Are you ready to rise again, even when you feel like you can't? Sometimes, the most beautiful love stories are born from the ashes of pain. Will you let the ashes consume you, or will you rise like a phoenix? You're not defined by your past mistakes. You're defined by your courage to move forward, even when the road ahead is shrouded in darkness. Do you trust the journey? What if the pain you feel isn't a sign of weakness, but a sign that you're about to become something even stronger? Can you feel it building inside of you? What if everything that's broken in your life is a part of a greater plan? Can you see the threads weaving together, or are you too consumed by the pieces? Sometimes the hardest moments lead us to the greatest revelations. It's in the chaos that you'll find clarity. Will you let yourself see the truth? You felt the sting of love, the heartbreak that lingers. But what if love's real power lies in its ability to heal, to transform, and to make you whole again? It's easy to fall into the trap of believing that you're lost forever. But what if you're not lost, just waiting to be found by your own strength? The battle you're facing isn't with the world around you, it's with the one within. Are you ready to conquer yourself and rise above? There are moments when life feels too heavy, too dark, but in those moments, you're closer to your true power than you realize. Will you embrace it? Sometimes we hide our true selves from the world, afraid of judgment. But what if the world needs to see you in all your rawness and truth? Have you ever felt like you're standing at a crossroads? Each path seems uncertain, yet both lead to transformation. Which path will you choose? The hardest moments are often the ones that change us the most. You're in the middle of a transformation, even if you can't see it yet. Trust the process.